Welcome back to Beautiful Mind. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and what we can expect to see here, because we've had our levels retested again and we broke through, and right now we're testing this 56 level right now, and we're not really sure if that's going to hold, because we've got this 53 level here that on our square here. This is a big point here. If we lose that, then it's down to 49, then 46, and then ultimately down to 43 right here. And if that's not to hold, yeah, it's back to 40. And it could happen in this area because May, June, and July is really bearish. And looking back here, you can see May is extremely bearish, and so is June. And looking back here, right, we got into May, right, really bearish here, right? And then what happened in June, right? We had a little fake out, and then what happened? And then it happened right into July, and then right, it took off. Let's go back and let's see this one. Right? Back in May, and we made this terrific bottom. And a whole bunch of volatility in here. And then what happened, right? May, right? June, right into July. Lots of bearishness. So this has happened, the last 3 years. So is that going to happen again? Well, looking at what's happened here, we've been having these March and April tops and pullbacks, right? It's looking like we're going to retest, these areas. And if they don't hold, then we'll be working away on these old tops and these old channel tops and be back to our building block, right? Just like we did back here. And we came up through this and we made a building block right on this old top right here. This was our first one, and then from there we made a series of building block bottoms. We haven't come back and tested this area as a building block yet. The only thing we've tested right now is this old building block area right here. So looking at that, we can see that it is possible and likely that we're going to see, a settling of accumulation and distribution, and we need that to take place right in here. And a break from here indicates down into this section and down into here. And of course this would be a 62-day area from these last tops here on the 21st of April. So that could easily happen here. We could easily be back to this. Now, we were calling for some tops to take place, but since we weren't able to get strong enough to break over our tops, and we did get our 20% pullback in one day, this was a signal day that the market was changing, and it made it up to the 72 and 73 and subsided, and we had a lower top, as we were stating, in April. And I expect we're going to have another lower top here, this early May. And if that's to occur, and we can't get above the belly of this move here, then it's down to here, as I've been stating. 53 would be the next move down. 55 is our spike right here, but 53 would that would hold us, especially if that were to occur on the 12th of May, because that would be 62 days from this top, and that was exactly what I've been showing you has happened, in the past, right? We have these great big pullbacks, right, on the May, right? So by May 12th, we have a big pullback. We get a big pullback and a breakthrough, and it looks like we're repeating what looks to be like this, right? There's our March top, our secondary April top, Now we're coming into our last third top before a big tumultuous pullback, and we've already started, right? See, now we pulled into our March, right? Pulled into our March tops, right? Pulled into April. Last tops here, right? And then by the time we get to May, get a big fall off. So is that going to happen? Well, it's looking an awful lot like that's coming up right away here. This 12th of May looks like 53. And if we don't gain a whole bunch of traction right there, we're going to be falling down and eating away, like I say, at 49, then 46, and then 43, which would square out our 72 top. So we're going to be watching for all of this, because we know from the past that the past does repeat, and this May, June, and July area, yeah, this is an area where we can see bottoms form, and it doesn't have to stop here. I mean, we could easily fall back down, right, and be right in this area here. We could easily fall back to here. Easily 46, 43, we could easily fall down to this, no problem. Now let's go take a look at our indicators. I mean, these tell us quite a bit about the market here. Well, we've been continuing down, right? We've yet to see a golden cross yet, and as it's looking right now, we don't really we don't see one, not for at least another 2 weeks, There again, let's have a look at our stochastic, right? Death cross, we had one really good and two, fake outs here. But now it's, we're back to these old bottoms, and until we can break over this trend line, it's down. Same. Till we can break this trend line, it's down. Sellers a step back in. Same with our RSI, right? It's been steadily moving down, and we haven't even made an attempt yet to make a bottom and get above it, which is looking like it's starting to occur here. So we're hopeful that this plays out, and that we have a repeating of that cycle, and that by the 12th or there around. It doesn't have to be exactly the 12th, but it's likely impossible we have a lot of volatility and a turnaround somewhere around here. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that, because this is what happens. The past is repeating, so don't sell the winner to buy the loser. Anyways, peace and love, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.